YouTube, it's Alyssa and I'm back with another video. So today's gonna be a story time, and it's gonna be one of my worst story times. So this story time is gonna be about the time a customer called me a bitch, and this happened recently. Now I don't even curse, but I'm gonna just tell y'all what she told me. So basically, this was like, it was close to closing, and this was around the time that everyone was leaving. Now, this wasn't my first bad experience with customers, but I just didn't have any in a while. This happened yesterday. I got into some other story times with like bad, crazy customers. Some of them really be funny, because nowadays when I see customers getting, a little crazy or something, I just laugh. I just be like, oh, I just listen. But it was this one lady, and this is around closing time, so I already knew, like, when the lady was in line, that I really just wasn't feeling her. It was just something that she was doing. She was just asking a lot of questions, or just talking too much, something like that. And it's Chipotle, like it's only so much questions you could ask, because it's like let's not be like, don't be slow, like. And I don't even be trying to be rude, but y'all, like, that's why I'm really about to start going harder with YouTube, like brainstorm ideas, because I I be seeing, like for some people this might be their life, but I just can't do it. Like, I need to live a lifestyle where, like, I can wake up anytime, or where I can just make money, but I don't have to put too much effort into it. Like, so anyway, it gets to me, and I'm like, what do you want this? Do you want that? Now, I was already getting a little annoyed because she kind of was taking a little long, but if you work at fast food for a long time, you really gotta kind of hold that in, because you can't really. Plus, there was like a long line, and it was only me and the other girl, because I was on cashier and line. But when you work at fast food for a while, you kind of learn, I don't want to say to suppress your own, but you learn not to let your, like, anger, frustration, and annoyance show, because also you're trying to get tips from the customers, and you come off with the nicer you are, the more tips you're going to get. It's all about money. And if the customers like you and there's not that much arguments, and trust me, when you work at fast food spots, it's like it's so easy to get into arguments, because I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's because fast food just like ain't even the healthiest, but you go to places like Calvin, Nolly Fresh, it ain't like that. But let me tell y'all the rest of the story time. So I'm in line, the lady taking a long time. So then she gets to the register. So then that's when she really started tripping out. And now I'm really getting annoyed. So I was like, hi. I was like, in a cool voice, but I said it quick too. Like, do you want anything else today? She was like, yeah, let me get a peach orange drink, right? So I'm like, all right. So there's no more in the fridge. So I'm like, all right, I got to go to the back to get some more. So I go to the back, grab like 6-7 bottles, stock the fridge. So then I pull it out. My bad, y'all. I just finished eating. It's feeling around in my mouth. So my bad. I'm saying too much. But so I pull it out, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't want that one. I wanted the other one." Now I'm in my mind. I'm like, "What the?" So then, and then mind you, she doesn't just say the one she wants exactly. She's pointing to this one, that one. She's pointing to everyone but the other one. So she's like, the pineapple. I grabbed the next one next to it, right? And she was like, "Oh no, not that one." So then I'm like, this lady, bruh. And then mind you, it's like, I don't think there's any other customers behind her. It probably was, I don't know. So then after that, then she was like, oh no, the one up top. What is it? She asking me questions about it, right? Asking me questions. She's like, is that an Izzy or a Fizz? What is it? I was like, it's an Izzy, ma'am. Now this time, I think my voice did sound a little annoyed, and I kind of did let it out because I'm like, all right, now she's doing a lot. So then she was like, oh, let me get that. She was like, she asked me questions. Do you like the Izzy one? Is that a black cherry Izzy next to it? Just endless questions, bruh. So then I was like, yeah, the blackberry one tastes better. And then she asked my coworker something. And I'm like, then the coworker said something. Then I was like, yeah, the blackberry one tastes better. So then she told me to get the sparkling grapefruit Izzy out. She was like, oh, she held the bottle for like a good 2-3 minutes. And then she looked at it and she was like, oh, I don't even like grapefruit. You can have that. Just, you can have that one back and just give me the, blackberry Izzy. No, I think she was like, and just give me the pineapple orange banana. The one she didn't want first. So now, I think it was like, yeah, it was another customer too. And the lady comes back and she's like, is the lemonade organic? Just asking random questions now. And now I'm getting mad because at the end of the day, bro, like when a customer asking too much questions, like that's just so annoying. So I was like, man, we don't know. Because now I'm getting annoyed. But, I'm not trying to like, you can't just be rude. You can't just say to a customer, stop asking me questions. This common sense. Now I'm getting annoyed, but trust me, if I could say what I really wanted to at restaurants sometimes I would just be like, get out of my face. Like, just leave me alone. Or stop asking me questions. I ain't even that type of person, but sheesh. So yeah, she asked me, is the lemonade organic? And y'all, mind you, it's simply no, it's Minute Maid lemonade. I mean, like, it's just stuff like that. Like, you've been around long enough to know that Minute Maid ain't organic. Like, you've seen it in so many grocery stores. Like, I don't know what be up with these. So anyway, I was like, we don't know. And mind you, I was talking about her before that. So when she came back, she was like, what did you say? Something like that. Because I was talking to the lady. I was talking to the customer in front of me about the lady. I was about to say something to her about her. Because the lady just gave me a certain look. And I was just explaining to her, like, we were doing I was looking at her like that's, because the customer was annoying. So I didn't get to finish saying that to the lady, though, because that's when the lady came and asked that question. So then the lady the girl that I was online with was like, Alyssa, why are you acting? She was like, Alyssa, you acting slow. And I was like, yeah, I know. I'm trying to act slow so she can, And I was like, I'm gonna say it later on. And that's when the lady came back and asked another question. She was like, do you have any hot sauce or something? And that's when I just got annoyed. And I was like, you know what? Let me just go in the bit. Like, let me just make up some lies so I can go in the back so the lady can leave me alone. So then I was like, I gotta ask the manager something. So I go in the back and, I come back out to see if the lady is still there. So the lady was still there. And the lady was like, where's the manager at? Do you have a manager? I was like, yeah, I do. She was like, okay, now I want to speak to her. And I was like, okay. And because she was like, you got the right one. Whatever that meant. So then I go and get my manager, and the manager's like, what happened? And, the lady tells her own story. So then the manager's like, Alyssa, she was like, go in the office now. I'm just like, what? So now I didn't get in trouble or anything. She ended up calling the GM, told the GM what happened, and they said they were going to talk to me tomorrow. So I come back out, And I'm taking another customer's order, and she was like, so I saw the lady walking up. So the lady walking out the door, y'all, and she just talking, like she's talking that whole time. But I didn't even really pay attention to what she was talking to. But all I did hear was she said that she said, you gonna get what you gonna get, little bitch. And she said, you gonna get what you gonna get, little bitch. And I was like, and me and the customer that I was taking, because there's another customer, me and the girl online, we were like, oh, like I be going through it with customers so much. Like I got so much story times, man. This is what I be saying, like. And then that's when I guess the lady heard me, and she was like, That's when the manager was like, Alyssa, go in the office after that customer. And I was like, young, like, I'm telling you, please, like, don't ever. Oh my gosh, y'all. So if y'all want some more Chipotle story times, just tell me in the comments. So yeah.